Hi, welcome to howtomakecoolbracelets.com. And tonight, well, it's evening here in North Carolina and the doves are singing their song. We're going to make a beautiful friendship bracelet. And here is the bracelet. This is a lovely feather bracelet and it's so easy to make. So let's start to make this really lovely bracelet. Doesn't take too long to make, but you'll see how easy and wonderful it is. So I'm going to show you first the tools that we'll need. What we're going to need as we make this bracelet is a drill. Okay, any kind of drill. I use just a cordless drill. I just use my husband's drill, no big deal. And important is to get a drill bit that's 5/64 of an inch. I think that's what it is, 64th, but it says 5/64 on the package. And that'll make the perfect size hole for what we need to do. Then we need some straight nose pliers, as you can see here. And we also need a cutter, a little wire cutter plier. And we also need a round nose plier. And I have that right here, a round nose plier. I like these a lot. These are great pliers. You can use those for a lot of things. So we also need some jump rings. And for these, I've chosen these little bigger 8mm jump rings. And they're a little thicker. They're about 1.25mm thick. So that's a little thicker one because you want the thickness when you're putting the feathers together to really hold that well, to hold that bracelet together. And also, we're going to need two of these really beautiful feathers. These feathers have a lot of detail, and oh, they're just so pretty. These are solid brass, and they're solid, and they're thick and lovely. Oh, they're really pretty. You'll see once you get a hold of them how neat they are and beautiful. And detail is just amazing. And then we're also going to need a little lobster claw clasp. And we're going to actually use one of those bigger jump rings to clasp, for the clasp, to hold it so that you can hook into it. So let's begin with the feathers. Okay, here we have, let's use the two feathers, right? What I want to do right off the bat is I want to clip off one of the feather ends, okay? So I use these nice clipper pliers, and my pliers are like old, but it's easy to just clip that little piece off, and we don't need that anymore. And I use one of these nice files, and you buy them anywhere, but you can use any file. And get off, it's a little bit sharp because I've clipped it, and so we just want to get off the sharpness because we don't, and it doesn't take much at all. So, oh, sorry, probably this way's better. Get off the little sharpness. Okay, easy to do. Okay, so here's our two feathers. The next thing we want to do is we want to, get the holes in these feathers. Very easy. Get yourself an old piece of wood, right? Okay. And my husband taught me this trick. This little finishing nail, you just find it in your basement or whatever. This will make a little hole where you want to drill so that the drill doesn't move around at all, when you're drilling it. It's called a little dapping, it's called. So what we want to do is, I hope you can see fine, is we don't want to make the hole with the drill too far out to the edge because it's real easy to break through the end of the feather with the drill. So you want to move back just enough, but not too far. So usually about the width of your drill bit, actually, and you want to move back from the edge. So here we go with the finishing nail. We're going to put it right where we want it to be. Okay. Then we're going to take our little hammer and quickly make a quick boink, and that will make a little hole, a little dimple, so to speak. Okay, so let's do this other side too while we're at it. Remember, come back far enough and hit it kind of hard, like that. makes everything shake. But that will make the place where you're going to put the drill bit and make your hole. So let me do real quickly, because I want to do this whole bracelet with you. So let's do, oops, wrong side. Let's do it again. Ready? Bang. Okay. And you can see the little dimple there. I mean, you can hardly see it, but it's there. And we're also going to do, okay, so we got 1, 2, oh, that's enough. That's all we need. Okay, so I was thinking we needed one more, but we don't. Okay, so while we're at this one, see this feather, I cut that off, right? But this one, we're going to use even just as part of the bracelet as a functioning part. So we're going to make a loop here. Now to make the loop, take your round pliers, which I have some glue on these, by the way, and take the end of that and just bend it around. And that makes this nice little place where you can hook a ring into. And that's what we want to hook the ring there. And I want to make sure, for sure, that this is all the way down onto the feather, which it is. I did a good job there. Okay, so you bend it all the, I'm going to do that again with another feather just to show you. So you take the end of the feather, the end of the stem of the feather, and you just twist it around. And that will make your little loop, which you need. Okay, so we did that. Isn't this good? All right, this is fun. All right, next we're going to drill the holes. So we've got our little loopy. Now we need to drill the 3 holes. So here is my 5/64 drill bit. And since it's really, really good. My husband just reminded me that it's good to use this yucky 3-in-1 oil stuff. And you stick it in here, and then you dip the drill bit right in there, and it makes the drill bit like lubricated, and then it makes it easier for the hole to be made. And so now we're going to go right where we dapped it, and you push hard. Don't be afraid, and get the speed up. Get the speed up a little bit, and drill it. Good speed on it. See, I made it spin a little bit, but I should have actually just held on to it. That would have been easier. Okay, so let's back the drill. You go backwards and get it out of there. Okay? So drill right into the wood, which is the best thing. Okay, so we got that one done. Guess I wasn't used to that drill very much, but now we're going to go again right where the dapped space is, and we're going to get some, push hard. You go right into, I don't have enough. Oh, I have it actually backwards. That doesn't work, does it? Okay. I really do know how to make these. Okay, there we go. Going forward is always good. Okay, this is fun, huh? Okay, so what a nice hole. It's ready to go. So we got to do one more hole. And we switch back to like I didn't do before. And I've got that little dap spot. So a little bit of speed into the wood. I did that one better, didn't I? Actually needed a little practice on that. Okay, now here's the thing. You're going to feel on the back of the feather that it's a little bit, where the metal came through, it's rough there. So what we want to do is take out this drill bit thingy. Alright, we're taking the drill bit out. And we're going to put what they call a ball burr. Can you see that? You can get these at, Sears or wherever. It's got this little rotating edge, and it actually makes things smooth. So now let's put it into the drill. You just clamp it. Let's put it in there. Clamp it down. Good. Okay, now this is going to take all that rough edges off. And I wanted to make sure I was going forward that time. And hold on to the little feather, and you just give it a little tap, and off comes the